Palestinian shot dead by Israeli army in Hebron. A Palestinian man has been killed in clashes with the Israeli army in the occupied West Bank, Palestinian medical sources say. They say the man died after being hit in the chest by bullets near the southern city of Hebron. The clashes come amid rising tensions between Israel and the Palestinians. On Monday, an Israeli soldier and an Israeli woman were killed in separate knife attacks in Tel Aviv and near a Jewish settlement in the West Bank. The killings were the latest in a series of violent incidents over the past few weeks. Tuesday's clashes erupted near Hebron, where about 150 Palestinians were throwing stones and Molotov cocktails at passing vehicles and Israeli soldiers, the Israeli army said. An army spokeswoman said the troops had used riot dispersal means to try to break up the disturbances, eventually firing at the protesters' lower bodies, hitting one of them, according to the news agency. The Israeli cabinet is to hold an emergency meeting later in the day to discuss the crisis, Israeli media report. At the weekend, Israeli Arabs threw stones at police in mainly Arab towns in Israel after police shot dead a young Arab man who had attacked them with a knife. That followed two separate attacks by Palestinians in Jerusalem who rammed their vehicles into pedestrians, killing 4 people. A prominent right-wing Jewish activist was also shot and wounded in Jerusalem by a Palestinian who was later shot dead by police. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to defeat terrorism against Israel, saying those citizens who denounce the Jewish state should go and live in the Palestinian territories instead. Palestinians have blamed the rising tensions on recently announced Israeli plans for more settlements in East Jerusalem and Jewish lobbying for prayer rights at a key holy site in Jerusalem. Mr. Netanyahu has accused Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas and the Islamist group Hamas of inciting the violence,